Hello, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Planescape Torment. So we have a very interesting room. There are 10 of these, I don't know, they look like globes, orbs, something. But we also learned that there are only 9 of the students here at the brothel.
Done.
So we're asking around to see if anyone knows of another student. But let's talk to this brothel caretaker. The man, looking slightly puzzled, nods as you approach. Greetings, sir. Might I ask how you came to be here? I just came down those stairs, through that strange door I found. I'd best work on concealing it a bit better, then. He shrugs and smiles at you. I'm the brothel's caretaker, by the way. You're not supposed to be down here, really, but it's alright if you look around a bit. Let's ask him some questions. I really shouldn't even allow you down here, let alone be chatting with you. Please, no questions for now. Well, tell me what this place is, at least. It's where the ladies' sensory stones are kept. They use them as diaries of a sort. You won't be able to use them if that's what you're thinking. Each of them is attuned to one particular student of the brothel, so that she may access that stone.
Updated my journal.
Oh, I wonder if this is where we could find the 10th brothel member. I met the brothel's caretaker in a large chamber below the palace. The chamber held a sensory stone for each of the prostitutes above, who used them as diaries. He said I wouldn't be able to use them, however, as they're all been attuned to one particular woman or another. Okay.
Done.
Let's just see. Oh, sneeze. Damn it, I didn't hit the button. Sorry, I did not hit the button. I thought I muted. I'm bad. Okay, this clear stone, held in a mesh of engraved silver bands, pulses with a brilliant light. Inscribed into its base is the word Yevis. Alright, so Yevis is one of the prostitutes that we talked to. You know, I think I was saying this name right. Like without thinking. Kamazi? I think it's Kamazi. The more I see it, because this makes it sound like a Z, I believe. So this is Kamazi's stone. Delora, we know that one. Kesai Saris. Marissa. Vivian, we did talk to her as well. So far we've talked to all of them. Echo. Ninny. Okay, we've hit everyone so far. Juliet, we did speak to her, so it's you. Whoever you are. This grayish-white stone, held in a mesh of engraved silver bands, pulses with light. Something once inscribed into its base, but the writing has been scoured away.
Updated my journal.
Interesting. I found a hidden chamber beneath the brothel that contained a number of glowing stones. 10, in fact. One of them was blank. Something had once been inscribed upon the base, but has been scoured away.
Done.
So, we returned the veil to Marissa. I agreed to seek out a man named Merriman. Okay, Merriman. We need to go find Merriman. And we need to spice up Juliet's love life. Montauk. Okay, we need to go find Montauk in the Civic Fest Hall. Okay, so Merriman and Montauk are in the Civic Fest Hall. Let's talk to what is going to be probably my favorite companion so far, Fall from Grace. Let's see if we can get her.
How may I help you?
How may I help you? Questions? Okay, here we go. I spoke to 9 of the students as you asked, but I could not find the 10th. And you could not find the 10th student? How curious. Are you the 10th student? Well, no, she's the matriarch of the place, or whatever you call her. You know what? That's interesting. I'm thinking the 10th student is me, in which case I've spoken to all of them. I'm really curious if I tell her about Lewis. Okay, I think Lewis is the 10th student in his own way. She nods. Very well. And your thoughts? This I like. This second one. I've learned what it means to aspire to be a sensei, and that it is better to go in search of experience rather than have it come to you. Nice! Fall from Grace nods. Very well, I will travel with you if you still desire my company. Oh my god, I do. And we get 20,000 experience.
You'll be joining us?
And we got an achievement.
You couldn't possibly understand.
I wish you would fall from great height. I might even bump it off myself.
Oh my god, what are you? Female succubus. She's a priest. Great resistances to cold and fire. And electricity. Magic. Oh yeah. What level are you? Level 7? Oh yeah. Good dex. Okay, good con. Great charisma. Wow, she's got great stats. Lawful neutral. Oh, I like her. Oh, she's automatically healing. I'm not sure I like that. Okay, bless. Great. 20 seconds per level. Area of effect 10 square feet per level within a 40-foot radius. What do you do? Okay, when cast, the player selects any target point within range to center the spell on. From there, a glowing, vibrant green glow emits from the center and grows out to a 40-foot radius. All hostile creatures surrounded by the glow for the duration of the spell, which bestows a +2 penalty to armor class to all affected creatures. There is no saving throw. This can also cast a glow around invisible creatures. That's amazing. Alright, I like protection from evil. Curse. I like curse. Protect evil. I mean, this place is probably swarming with evil creatures. So we'll leave that alone. Let's take one Cure Light Wounds out and put Halo of Lesser Revelation in. Aid. +1 to hit, +1 to saving throws of target creature. Provided it is not already engaged in combat, the spell provides 1d8 more hit points for the target creature during the duration of the spell. Yep, we'll keep that. Okay, we know what Cure Medium Wounds does. We'll keep that. We'll cast. So we have Spiritual Hammer. The hammer causes 4 to 10 points of bludgeoning damage for every 3 levels of the caster. So it's a summon. I do want that. Speak with the Dead. We already have an ability for that. Call Lightning. The caster can call 1 bolt of electricity, hurling it down upon her enemies for 2 to 16 points of electrical damage, plus an additional 1 to 8 points for every level of the caster. This damage affects any creature within a 10-foot radius where the bolt crashes down. Flame Walk. This spell gives a single target +2 to their saving throws against fire-based attacks. It gives all fire-based attacks a multiplier of 0.5. Really? Anyway, 0.5 for any damage that does succeed in reaching the targets of the spell. Okay. That could really help out. I forgot his name. Agnar, whatever. Remove curse, we already have. Prayer does what? 5 seconds per level, area of effect, and 60-foot radius. Grants a bonus of +1 attack damage and saving throws to all who are friendly to the priest, and those who are hostile. Okay, yeah, that's great. We're keeping that. Hostile get the exact opposite effect. So +1 to us, -1 to the enemies. Cure serious wounds. Alright. Absolutely.
Done.
And we officially have a full party. And we have a priest.
Lend me strength.
Well, whatever.
All right.
Well, alright, we'll talk to you finally. You guys been trying to get our attention for a while. This slender man approaches you wearing a somewhat worried expression. 1,000 pardons, sir, but I'm looking for a certain man, and I think you might be able to help me. Oh? How so? I am a messenger, sir, who seeks a man it said cannot die. A scarred man, for whom death is nothing but the most trivial of annoyances. You match the admittedly vague description I was given, sir, and I had wondered if you were he. Yes, that's me. He nods, then bows to you deeply. A message for you then, sir. Mistress Jolmi of the House of Sirma, a lady of high standing, has sent me. Mistress Jolmi would meet you in the Civic Fest Hall, where she can make a proposal of which I know nothing to you. Should you choose to seek her out, she wears green silks trimmed with gold and has hair the color of blue steel. That is the extent of my message, sir. Farewell. Wait, where's the Civic Fest Hall?
Updated my journal.
In the northeastern corner of this part of the clerk's ward, sir. 'Tis a large structure and should be easy to spot. we need to go up there anyway. Because we have two people that from the brothel that we need to help out there. And there's still several named people out here as well. Jolmy, I got your message. This stern-looking older woman seems to be looking for someone, her eyes fixed upon your face as you approach her. You there. Might I have a word with you? Yeah, you're Jolmy, correct? I spoke to your messenger.
Updated my journal.
I'm pleased to meet you then. She gives you a slight bow. I would make you a somewhat unusual proposal, though you must admit that you are an unusual man. I will give you 1,000 copper commons for your permission to kill you. Are you open to discussion on the matter? But why? Jolmy doesn't bat an eyelash, but why not? I thought it might be an interesting experience, paying someone for the privilege of murdering them. When I first heard rumors of your existence, how could I resist? So what is your answer? Shall we discuss the matter in greater details? Okay, wait. Where did you hear these rumors? One hears all sorts of things in the fest hall. How could one not eventually hear of a man like you? Again, I ask, will you consider my proposal? Yes. Let's work out the details. 1,000 gold? After a short discussion, it comes down to the following terms. Jolmy will pay you 1,500 copper commons. In return, you will allow her to drive a dagger into your heart. She will wait for you to awaken, at which point she will give you the coin. Do you agree to this, then? Yeah, let's do it. The affair is over in moments. She's already cleaned her blade and put it away by the time you've recovered. After picking yourself up off the fest hall floor, Jolmy hands you several rolls of copper coins while you rub your aching chest. Somewhat disappointing, I must admit. Ah well, coin well spent, nonetheless. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Does that make me a whore? I feel like I just whored my body out in a non-sexual way. That feels... I don't know. But I am 1,500 copper commons richer. Oh, what do you have? Ooh, a chastity bodice. Specific to her, though. And Fall from Grace earrings, +1 to saving throws, 5% magic resistance. She has a diary. Let's go ahead and read it. Oh. This book looks like it's made from paper-thin silver sheets. The engraving of a woman is on the cover of the text, and there is a small lock on the side of the book. Okay. Can we use it? This book looks like it was made from paper-thin sheets. Yep. We already read all that, no matter how hard you try. Okay, well, we can't read it yet. Alright, let's talk to Splinter. This guy looks like he might be a companion. This towering man's golden skin sparkles slightly, almost as if it were metallic. Whether it's his actual flesh or merely painted on, you cannot tell. He regards you coolly as you approach, giving a respectful bow as you draw near. Welcome to the Civic Fest Hall, traveler. We are Splinter, doorman to the Fest Hall and the Priest King of How may we help you? Despite his humble offer of aid, his voice is powerful and commanding. a deep rumbling sound that resonates throughout the chamber. How can you help me? We do many things in this fine hall, traveler. We answer questions guests might have regarding it or its inhabitants. We direct both visitors and members of the Society of Sensation alike to the sensoriums or lecture halls. We also accept new members into the society. Lastly, it is through us that purchases from the society's vaults are made. It is also through us purchases from the society's vaults are made. Spells, items, and such. What lectures are there to attend? The Fest Hall's current speakers include Death's Advocate, who speaks of death and what follows it. Geesis, the Crooked, who speaks of the Blood War. And Three Planes Aligned, who speaks of the power of alignment and belief. Assuming they are currently here and well, we could direct you to one of their lectures at any time. I had a question about something else first. I wanted to ask about you. There's little to say that we have not told you. We are Splinter, the doorman to the Fest Hall, demigod, son of Ishar and the priest king of Ur. Planewalkers came to our world and told us of the Society of Sensation. We were fascinated and returned with them. We left Ur in capable hands of our queen so that we might come to this place and experience servitude and humility for a time. As time does not pass here as it does in Ur, the century we have spent here will be several months in our own world. After another decade or so, we imagine we shall be ready to return to Ur and rule it once more. It's actually kind of cool. Is there someone here who might know about Ravel Puzzlewell? Splinter closes his eyes and thinks briefly. We could recommend that you speak to a wizard by the name of Quell about Ravel. Quell is always somewhere in the Fest Hall, most often in the private sensorium. How could I get into the private sensorium? You must be a member of the Society of Sensation. I think lying to this guy might end poorly, but I don't know if that would be wisdom, intelligence, or charisma. How might I become a sensate then? In order to join the Society of Sensation, one must be willing and prepared to share their own experiences. 5 are required, one from each of the senses. Alternatively, one may contribute a single experience that has strong elements from all 5 senses. There must be either new sensations or improvements upon our current stock. Should we find them acceptable, they will be placed into sensory stones, and you, having become a sensate, will be taught the sensory touch. It will allow you to draw others' wounds into yourself, healing them by accepting their suffering. That's useful because we can regenerate. Okay, I'm ready. I want to become a sensate. First, what smell or experience involving it would you offer us? Actually, I'd like to contribute one experience that involves all 5 senses. I woke up not knowing where I was, on a cold, blood-slicked iron slab in the bowels of the mortuary, a place where only dustmen or the corpses in their care have seen. Go on. My entire body reeked of embalming fluid, but even the smell of that was not enough to match the coppery scent of gore around me. Dozens of bodies lie on countless bloody slabs like the one I rose from, all in the process of being gutted, flayed, and the like by nightmarish clockwork devices for reasons unknown. The only sounds were the squeals of labored metal and the unsteady tread of undead workers as they pushed the slabs about the mortuary on rusted iron tracks. A disturbing experience. And I even left out the part about the chattering skull that flew at me as soon as I was upright. Will it suffice, Splinter? Yes. We should go to an empty stone now to record your experience. You will then be granted access to those privileges allowed only to members of the Society of Sensation, as well as taught the sensory touch. Yeah, let's go. Another 10,000 experience. Hell yeah. Welcome into the Society of Sensation, traveler. May further journeys and experiences pave your road to the great truths of the multiverse. There was someone I was looking for here. Who was it you're seeking, traveler? Merriman. Merriman is usually pacing back and forth around the lecture hall. Travel through the middle door on the eastern wall, and the door beyond that as well. He will likely be wandering within the hallway you'll find yourself in. And let's look for, how about Montague? Montague. What a jackass I am. Look, I'm not the fastest horse in the race, but damn it, I usually do cross the finish line at some point, alright? Leave me alone. Montague. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Montague is a busy man. He can usually be found moving between this chamber and the three that lie along its eastern wall. Alright. Well, I think I've embarrassed myself enough with, oh, we got another achievement. Join the Sensates. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll pick it up in the next one, and I hope to see you all there.